first of the videos of the AIRGUN versus channel. So where we are right now is a forgotten warehouse, or basically forgotten barracks of the Soviet Union that were left after the Second World War. And what we're doing here is we're filming our guns versus objects that we find in the normal world, which we kind of want to interact with and see what they do. So what we have in store for you today are just a couple of introductory videos to show you the guns that we're going to be using and basically the stuff that we're going to be exploding. So yeah, or basically seeing what they do when guns interact with them. So what we have for you today is we have a couple of handguns, and you want to make sure that the gun's always pointed on safety. And the first one is a replica of a Glock, which is basically just
it's a replica of a Colt.
So what we have for you are a couple of guns that we normally use when we film our videos. And I'll show you a couple of them so we have an understanding of the stuff that we use. So one of them is a replica of a Colt 1911, which is one of the guns that we use when we film our videos. Right? So the second one is another handgun that we use, which is the Glock 19, also a replica, nice and metal texture as well on that one. Right? And the one which is the most frequently used by us and when we're making our airgun videos is this nice Swiss sniper rifle here. Right here is the primary weapon that we use for when making our content. This is the break barrel Swiss Arms Colt, which is one of the ones that we mostly use for when making a video. And basically this is what we use to make sure that the content is always perfect. And this is the one we use for testing. This one is the one we mostly use to try and figure out what actually happens to the stuff that we're testing. Will it go through? Will it penetrate it? Will it actually make it explode? Because we use different types of bullets as well to have different kinds of outcome as well. So in here, maybe.
Так.
For different type of objects, we use different kind of pellets as well, so to make sure that we have different outcomes when we fill them. For when we use our BB guns, we use your standard BB gun pellets, which are normal 4.5 millimeters ones. They're just plain steel, so there's nothing juicy about them. But when we use our sniper rifle, we use 4 different type of pellets. First ones are your normal standard 4.5 flat. They're just the ones we use to make sure that this stuff actually explodes. Then we have another batch, which are basically the same, 4.5 millimeter, but they're more sharper, so the edge is actually sharp. This way we can actually see if the objects can be penetrated and see what outcome that can create. Then we have 2 other types, one of them being the plastic body but metal head ones. They are again 4.5, but these we use to basically see if the results from them and from the flat ones will be different. We wanted to actually see, the reason why we have these is we want to make sure that they are actually much more stronger than this. Because this breaks an impact and is actually quite soft, when it's this one, since it has a metal nose, it basically should penetrate the object regardless of its consistency. And then the last ones that we have are actually full metal but with a plastic nice edge. They're supposed to be used for hunting actually. So we're now trying to see if having a metal body with a sharp plastic edge for hunting will give us different results to the other 3 previous ones that we actually looked at.
Hey Alex,
Hi Dima.
are you ready?
Well, let's see, yeah, I think I am, yeah. Let's go. So basically what we're using right now is we're using the standard flat pellets, which is the ones that we showed you in the beginning. And we're going to be shooting in the cucumber to see what kind of results we can get when using flat pellets. Obviously this is a safe distance, right? As you would expect, right? There's nothing dangerous when shooting cucumbers, but hopefully this will be fine and I'll live to make another video as well. So let's do this.
We wait, safety off, and I can shoot whatever I
fire
want.
away, yep.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
God damn it.
Nice.
I'm covered in cucumber.
Nice.
Yeah, cucumber, yeah.
Well, that's not the worst thing.
Yeah, we've seen worse.
Actually, I think it's dead.
Yeah. So this is roughly what we expected to see, is that the bullet penetrated and broke the whole cucumber, and it seems that it went out this way.
Yeah, and why we shoot like from the down to up, it's because this block.
The reason why we're shooting upwards is because we really don't want the bullet to ricochet from the wall into us, because A, the equipment's quite expensive, B, we still want to live. So that's why we're shooting upwards instead of shooting forwards.
Enough from cucumber, let's do some other stuff. But
it's a damn good cucumber anyway.
it was not washed. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, the next one is this noodles.
Yeah. So we got ourselves and bought some instant noodles. And what are the instant noodles without spices, right? We want to make sure that your noodles are quite seasoned, otherwise there's no flavor, and your explosion is going to be quite meh. So you want to make sure you like season it quite well, right? And whenever you're ready, Dima, you can fire away.
Well, standard flat pellet, I'm ready. Tell me when we can go. Ready?
Yep, ready when you are.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ha! Nice.
That was a good explosion. And as you can see, you can't really smell it, but I can smell the spices. Your pasta is cooked to the condition you wanted it, and you can actually, like, you know, eat it raw.
Yeah, we can add the cucumber what we should before.
Yep.
Take some flavors.
And if you really wanna, you can like season your cucumber with a bit of. I don't know that I want to do
you don't really need to do this.
I did when I was
We just believe that it's good. Nice. Next. What you doing here?
And basically, since we're professionals, we want to make sure that everything is done according to plan, and we want to make sure that the jumping jaws don't jump away.
So you tape that to the wet carton package from the X.
I might have, but well, this should work. And if it does, then I'm an engineer. If it doesn't, then I'm not an engineer. I'm actually not an engineer, but yeah. See, brilliant.
Okay, stay here. I'm ready to shoot.
Right? Let me. Don't shoot, please. I mean, I still want to live.
Sorry that there was no 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there was no 3, 2, 1, but the jaws basically.
Eyes?
If you were ever thinking of shooting a pellet into your teeth, we would not advise that, because basically that's the outcome that one can receive when shooting pellets into a plastic toy.
But we can see how does it made.
Yeah, but at least you know how it's made. So yeah, there's a spring, there's a tweaking mechanism, then there's the broken jaws, and yeah, that's
that. Let's shoot the jelly.
So what I'm trying to do right now is to get the perfect shot and squeeze out the jelly outside of the jar.
A few moments later.
Yay! Don't move it, don't move it. It's okay.
Mama, I'm an engineer, yeah?
I am ready. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
It's over there.
so
Can you feel the smell?
I can smell the kiwi flavor.
Okay.
So if you buy your child one of these jellies, then yeah, if it's in a condition like this, then don't buy it, obviously. But jelly survived better than we expected.
Okay, let's try with the package.
If you can see, the bullet grazed the jelly, breaking it into pieces, and then just resulting in this nice and juicy kiwi. It actually smells like kiwi.
It probably should made from kiwi.
Oh, let's try and see if it's actually made from kiwi. Yeah, it's about as good as you expect it to be. Yeah.
Okay, let's try with the package. Okay, the second attempt. Don't open. Leave it as it is.
So now we have a red jelly, and we're gonna just leave it in the plastic box. And hopefully, we're not gonna die when we do this. So now, focus, and ready when you are.
3, 2, 1. Okay, that was
That's basically as far as we expected it to be. As you can see, now I can share with Dima, and he can take one of the halves of the jelly, and I can take the other one. And this is what's called friendship, when you share your jellies equally, and you just use a bullet to kind of separate the jelly in half, so it's nice and fair, right?
It feels cheap.
Yeah, well, it is cheap, so we bought all the cheapest.
Maybe that's because it is cheap. Okay. I will not come so close to this.
Yeah, you best keep a distance, because right now we're gonna use our local Estonian lemonade. And what you want to do with your lemonade every time before you're drinking is you want to make sure it's nicely shaken, not stirred, but shaken, to a point where you can actually see that the pressure is building up. And then you want to shake it a bit more, because we want to get the most out of a bottle, right? Because otherwise, what's the point? So now, I'm gonna leave that there.
Oh, it's a pretty safety distance.
Yeah, don't look at me, I'm a professional, right? Big disclaimer, do not do this at home.
Okay.
We are professionals. No, we're not.
I'm not sure that I want to do this, but we need. Sick. Are you ready?
I'm ready and I'm going away.
3, 2, 1. It was close. 3, 2, 1. It was close. Okay.
And this is how you open a bottle of lemonade. And you actually don't need to open it from the top. You just you just drink it from it.
Well, okay, enough. That's enough.
And if you can actually want to have a look, you can see that the pellet is still swimming in the bottle of lemonade inside.
Plastic part.
Yeah,
the metal part gone away.
Yeah, the metal part penetrated from both ends. The plastic remained in the middle because it didn't have enough velocity to penetrate with the bullet, so that's why it stayed inside. So,
and we have the second bottle, and we're gonna shoot just to the neck, and I will shoot with the standard flat pellet.
Right. So normally what we saw in the previous one was that since it penetrated in the middle, the pressure separated equally from the bottom and the top. But since now we're shooting it more into the top, the question is what that pressure will do with the bottle.
2,000 years later.
Yeah. Now, the bottle is fizzy, and when you're ready, Dmitry, you can shoot away.
Well, 3, 2, 1. Nothing? Really? Oh, come on.
Well, that's what's sad.
Okay, we just reloading, just quick reloading, and the flat standard pellet will go just into the middle. Put it back. Put it back, step back, sit back, relax, enjoy your time. Just like on the toilet. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Well, I'm still dry.
We're shooting upwards so the bullets don't ricochet off the wall into us. Right, so that's the first part finished. We did the objects that we want to test and we got the results mostly what we expected. But as you can see, we have more stuff coming, and if you want to see those, press a like, subscribe, and then we'll see you in the next video when we get there.
Yeah, all this will be shooting soon. Subscribe now.